Hey team. Okay, so this is a topic that I've been wanting to talk about for a little while, but haven't really felt like I had a good chance. And you know what? There's never going to be a good chance because my life's crazy, and I am never going to sit down and have a nice makeup and hair and perfect lighting for my training videos. It's not going to happen for a while, and that's kind of what I want to talk about: the plague of perfectionism. Okay, the plague of perfectionism and how it impacts our lives. First of all, let me introduce myself. If you are newer to this team, my name is Meghaneggleston, and I am the founder of Team Phoenix and currently a 9-star qualifying diamond. And I've been coaching for about 2 years. So a little bit about my background that will help you understand why I want to talk about this real quick. I started coaching about 2 years ago, but I was actually signed up for a year prior because I was just interested in the discount, or at least that's what I told myself. But even prior to that, my entire existence has been plagued by this perfectionism curse. I was the kid who needed to be the best student, wanted to be a teacher's pet, wanted to be good at everything, wanted to be liked. I was a people pleaser, and I didn't do things if I wasn't going to be good at them, or I would try them, and if I knew that I wouldn't excel, then I would just stop. Even things that I loved. And I had a lot of anxiety about excelling in school. It was something that I had to do, and it brought me a lot of stress. I loved dancing. I danced since I was a child. I quit in high school because I was afraid that I wasn't going to be the best. I was seeing girls around me getting into the performing art programs and getting getting in musicals, and they were excelling, and I was envious of that. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try this volleyball thing. So I did. I quit dance and I went to play volleyball. Loved it. Had so much fun. Was terrible at it. So I quit. I'm not coordinated in that way. But you know what I knew I could be good at? Cheerleading. So I did it, and I was awesome at it. So I did it. And that's how I worked. If I knew I could be good at something, then I stuck with it, rather than doing what I knew I loved and wanted to do. So I got back into dance when I went to college and was, dance team, and I loved dancing so much. But and even after college, I would see my girlfriends who would go on to New York and explore opportunities. They would, go just live there and try to make it. And, that was something I would never do because I knew I wasn't going to be good enough at that. And not that I regret, because I'm not sure that would have been the right move for me, but I was always wondering what if, because I was just assumed I wasn't going to be good enough, or I'd have to face a lot of rejection and failure. So this is just my MO. It's how I work. It's how I operate. Unfortunately, it's held me back from so many different things. I could go into detail about all these different things I've started so many different things. I can't even, I'm embarrassed. If I had to list them out, I'd be embarrassed to share that with you. And I just wasn't going to be good at them. So I signed up to be a coach for the discount on Shakeology, and I was not interested in coaching for a lot of reasons. But let me tell you, that year that I didn't coach, I was observing coaches. I was really watching and kind of stalking the whole coaching opportunity, and thought that, wow, there was a tug, maybe I could do that. But I was seeing other people doing all these different things, blogs and websites and YouTube channels that were awesome, and beautiful Facebook pictures, and I was just so intimidated by that and thought, well, I could never be good at that. But I would stalk them, and I would still kind of what if? For an entire year, I did nothing. So I don't know what happened the month that I started really coaching, but something said to me, you know what? If you really do love helping people so much with fitness and stuff, why are you not, why don't you just get over yourself, and try it. So I don't know what came over me, but I went ahead and did a free group that was not even associated with Beachbody. It was just a free group, and I fell in love. I fell in love with helping people, and I'm not sure why I decided that month. This was June, about 2 years ago, that month, that I'm gonna do this regardless of how good or bad I am at it, and no matter how many mistakes and failures come my way. And we've seen all those cute, kitschy quotes and inspirational posts about how you have to fail, and failure is the step to success, and mistakes are how you learn. And yes, that is 100% true. And but I want to kind of get a little deeper into that, rather than just hearing these cute inspirational quotes and reading this and these awesome books. I mean, I think about this. Like, if I hadn't gotten over myself and decided to just make mistakes and screw up and just do whatever, and I mean, let me tell you, I've made a lot. I just tried a whole bunch of stuff. And guess what? Now we have an amazing team that has learned from my mistakes. You don't have to go through. How awesome is that? That I'm helping prevent you guys from making those same mistakes as best I can, So if I had not done all that, we wouldn't have this amazing team. And think about this: when you're gonna still make mistakes, regardless of how much we have available to you in resources. You're gonna make mistakes, and guess what? Your team is gonna be better off for all those things you made. So what I'm asking you today is, think about this. What's the answer to this question? Why did you do this? Why did you decide to be a coach? Do you want to help people? Is that what you want to do? Do you really care about making a difference? Do you? I want you to answer that honestly right now. Take a second. Is that the truth? Is that what you want? That's what I wanted. But let me tell you what I realized. In the beginning, I cared more about me and what I looked like, and people's perception of me, and my reputation, what people were going to say, if people told me no. And when I realized that I was making it about me and nobody else, that hurt. I mean, that stung to realize, okay, you say you want to help people, but you're really more concerned about you. So I'm not, and you guys know that I'm not the type of leader. Most of you know, if you know me, that I am not the type of leader to call people out. That's not the way I lead. I love to encourage. I love to inspire. That's how I want to lead this team. But I think we all need someone to call us out from time to time. People who love us can just speak truth into our lives. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. And I hope you don't take it to mean this is for any of my personal gain. But what I want is for people that I care about to grow in this area and to be released from those chains and have the freedom that comes from that comes from getting over the perfectionism plague. So I mean, right now, if what's holding you back is, oh, I can't take a beautiful selfie, or I don't look that good doing size, or I can't even do a push-up, or I still haven't hit my goals yet, or I don't know. There's a million things. Like, one of those things, I see all these beautiful training videos that other teams do, these big time coaches, and I'm like, oh, man, I would love to get my hair done, look professional in my little beautiful office, which I don't have. I don't have all those things. If I waited to do that until I was going to get there, you would not be having team calls. That's the reality. If you wait till you're perfect at something or you're better at something, you're going to be waiting forever. So, do you care about people? Do you truly care about people and helping them? If yes, if the answer is yes, and you're not getting started with this, or you're not, maybe holding challenge groups every month, and you're not really asking people to join your challenges or asking people to join this team, then you care about you more. And I know that hurts. And I know that's you might feel like I'm calling you out, but I am. You care about you more. If you aren't willing to get over yourself and get over your perfectionism issues, because that's what it's about. You're making it about you. So I don't know if this speaks to you today, and I'm sorry if it hurts, but I only say it because I've been there, and that's something that I still have to struggle with. I still on a regular basis have to challenge or battle those challenges in my head. Those, I'll wait till I got this figured out or that understood before I do this. And I realized that doesn't take me anywhere, and doesn't help anybody else, and it doesn't even help me. You don't think it does? I think it helps me from being rejected or thought ill of, but it does nothing for anybody. So anyway, guys, I hope this helps you, and please let me know. Comment below if this is something that's spoken to your life, and maybe, here's my challenge for you. And I'll do this too. I'll share my comment below. Share something below that you've been kind of hesitant to start or try or do. And it could be it could be just starting this business. Maybe you've just been stalking and observing for a while. Maybe it's, I never put selfies up because I never look good. Or I'll never think, that's what I did for a while. I didn't even want to do a selfie because I looked like crap after a workout. Or, maybe it's, I don't put my size video up because I'm a terrible dancer. Or, I never post public challenge groups, or I mean, I don't care, whatever it is. I mean, as small or as big, I want to hear below what you're going to like get over your perfectionism issue and start doing as soon as this week, this month. All right. I love you guys. I only say this because I love you. Have a great day.